world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
To the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell! Deep center field! Carrying! And it's gone! That was hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
With only a few weeks left in Season 20's regular season, the stage is set for two of the league's top contenders. Each foe has made a trip to the XBL and returned to wreak havoc on the AAA. Our first squad has returned after a historic season at the plate in their previous venture. The Long Ballo talent picked up right where they left off and finds themselves at the top of the standings deep into the season. Built on power alone, this maniac at the dish strikes fear in opposing pitchers. Facing them, a former champ. A team built on aggressive play and quick pitching returns for their second primetime game of the campaign. With all the historic hitting numbers being put up in Season 20's AAA, this man stands on the big stage with the belief he has what it takes to rewrite history. Each opponent is poised and proven as we see a clash of titans gearing up tonight. It is Tynasty and the Bay Area Tyrannics facing Dwyenne and the Detroit Motor Sox. Welcome to AAA Match of the Week.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another Match of the Week here. I believe we have a Match of the Week 5, and joining me this evening here to help showcase it for you is the man, the myth, the legend, Mist. Mist, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good, my friend. Big weekend of baseball. Seen some interesting scores roll in with Heisman getting his first XBL W was probably the highlight of the weekend as far as news. And now we got the big matchup of the ex-AAA champion, Dwyenne, and of course Tynasty, essentially a AAA legend in his own right.
Yeah, both of these players have a lot of history in the AAA. Not sure if there's anything else I can do about my mic. Hopefully it kind of fixes itself here. But Tynasty has a bit of a historic reputation here in the AAA with all of those records he broke back in Season 16. Just an offensive juggernaut. Looking to try to keep that reputation alive here. He's doing a good job so far. Doesn't quite have that home run pace, but he's definitely blowing certain teams out of the water. Definitely going to be hoping to do that again here tonight against Dwyenne and his Motor Sox. Probably known a bit more for their pitching and just their veteran kind of base running gimmicks that they can pull off rather consistently. So it's going to be very exciting here to see how that ends up here tonight. Which team can get a foothold, which team can get some more wins in the standings, try to get a foothold in there for seeding purposes. We know Tynasty is sitting in that one spot at the moment. Dwyenne is trying to kind of climb in, maybe sneak in and take it if possible. He's going to need a little luck to go his way for the rest of the season, as Tynasty hasn't shown a ton of weaknesses, but he does have a couple of losses. He's not perfect. He's not robotic. He's shown that he is vulnerable and he is human. So I guess really just the first key here, the Tyrannic Overlords, was the overarching point of his offense. We know that Ty is just going to expect to blow teams out of the water, like we've said already. He doesn't chase much. He doesn't really, the junk doesn't work that well against him. It's kind of just the change in the velo and the off speed that's going to kind of be the secret sauce. Dwyenne will have to figure out here on the fly. You know what I should have done, and I normally do this, is go look at their head-to-head. I don't know if these guys have had a head-to-head matchup before, so I'm going to go ahead and do that research real quick, Mist. You're welcome to talk about the chaos on the base pass that the Motor Sox are known for.
Yeah, I think style-wise, I think this is an advantage to Dwyenne, because he tends to do a lot of the things that
Yes.
Tynasty is kind of a meat and potatoes player. Really relies on that bat. His pitching, I think accuracy has improved. I don't think he's super technical with when to throw and how to throw chase pitches, which I think plays to Dwayne's advantage. I think Dwayne's base running certainly plays to his advantage. I think Dwayne's experience plays to his advantage. The only thing with Tynasty is you can't just rely on doing one thing well on the mound. You have to be a complete pitcher. You have to mix speeds. You have to hit locations. You can't over-rely on the fastball. You can't over-rely on one of the off-speed pitches, whether it be changeup. Changeup tends to be a bad pitch to throw on the plate. I do believe slightly under the plate you can get away with it sometimes. But this is a massive challenge for Dwyenne. Unfortunately, comes off a series against, a credible Johnny Calibre who pushed him to a split. So I think if Dwyenne can shake that off and say, you know what, a split's never that bad. Any split in either of the top leagues or even any of the three leagues is never that bad, even if you feel bad about it. So, get back on the horse. Hopefully he's had a chance to get his head together here in the few hours in between, and he'll be ready to go.
Yeah, it's a good point to bring up. I did catch just part of his afternoon series there he had with Johnny, and like you said, a split is still valuable. Can't really dwell on it too much. It's just, that's baseball. Sometimes you're going to get baseballed, and you're going to lose to a team that you think you maybe should have done better against, but sometimes that's just how it goes. So it's interesting. While you were mentioning all those points, I did go find the head-to-head stats, and I'm not going to bring it on screen because it's not really that noteworthy. It's just one matchup that these two had way back in season 15, which was the, maybe if you could say Ty's last bad AAA season, because as I mentioned earlier, season 16 is when he shattered all those batting records. And so I don't really know if these stats are relevant because Ty was just a totally different player back then, as was Dwyenne a little bit too. But in any case, yeah, I think the final point I wanted to go over before we dive into the gameplay is just the playoff seedings and implications. I think Dwyenne is probably happy to remain sort of like a top half seed. I don't think he necessarily expects to be a number one seed going into those playoffs. And in the AAA, the seeding, it definitely still matters. It definitely outlines your path to the championship, but there's no first round bye, whereas in the XBL there is, the byes for the first top two seeds. So the seeding isn't quite as significant in my opinion. And for that reason, there's a little less pressure to feel like a series gets away from you because, quite honestly, as long as you secure a spot in the dance, then, you still have your shot. So, yeah, I think that's all I was hoping to go over. Mist, is there anything else you wanted to cover?
No, not too much. I don't think Dwayne's worried about seeding. He's probably higher right now than he actually expected to be. He's he's in the top 5. But I do think it's important for him to play well. Don't get run over here. Just do the things you can do because he's going to get some pitches to hit. Like I said, Ty can locate some, but he's not really the most clever pitcher. Doesn't really hold runners. It's going to really be I think Dwyenne has the type of pitching to slow Ty down, but he's really going to have to locate, which I know he can do. It's hard to do it when people can get to the ball because that RNG can start to kick in. A couple of 1 or 2 bad pitches, and all of a sudden it gets so much tougher. But I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so as well. We'll let the boys know here in just a moment to get ready and underway, and we'll bring all the action back on the screen here momentarily for you folks. Stay tuned. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Game 1 of Match of the Week here. Week number 5. It's going to be Tynasty versus Dwyenne. Looks like we're going to kick it off in the Motor Sox home field here at Red Rock.
Yeah, Red Rock is definitely interesting. Dwyenne definitely is a ball watcher, which I think this stadium is very good for ball watchers. Gonna have to get the run game going, but again, this is gonna be fun. He's gonna have to, a good start is important. I think if he can hold Ty for the first couple innings.
Yeah, as we hear the the near epic contact on the first pitch of the game.
Yeah, not a good start.
It stayed in the park. Could be worse. Could be worse here.
That's true. That's true. And you can double him up. He doesn't have a lot of speed.
Because this one's fouled hard down that third base side. Seymour Butts trying to land things here in the zone, but gonna hit a cutter. Another foul ball. Dangerous pitch. That one's gonna stay in the park too, but it does find its way up through the middle for back-to-back singles to start things off here for the Tyrannics.
Now Butts is going to have to step it up here. He knows he needs a grounder.
Hard hit past the diving shortstop. And a misplayed ball by the left fielder. Could not keep it in their glove. That's going to be a first run of the game here. Just a bit of misfortune for the Motor Sox left fielder, as they're going to play shifting their defensive lineman. Can't decide between in to prevent the run or double play for the outs, as this ball is skied to deep right. Going back is Donga, but they're not able to make a play on it. That's in the second row, and this game is blown open.
Wow. Wow, boy, those ground balls going through the infield just really did not bode well. And these are not all bad pitches at all. He's ready.
Yeah, still nobody out. All batters have been converted for runs so far here in the first. Flag pitch there. We hope to see a minimal amount of those. That's always frustrating when things don't feel like they're going your way and Metalhead twists the knife on you. Lag pitches are just killer. This ball looks like it's going to fall foul down that first base side. So possible double play opportunity here for the Motor Sox, looking to just get some outs recorded. Kind of get a solid grasp on the game here. 2-1 count. Sees a curveball lofted to the grass in right field. Donga slides, but no real chance at it. So another base hit for the Tyrannics as they have put the pedal to the metal here in the first inning.
Yeah, it seems like the RNG has kind of started off on the side of the Tyrannics, which has unfortunately been disastrous as he's been ready with the bat. And just everything he's gotten on has seemed to find a hole or the outfield seats.
Another 3-0 count or 3-1 count. This one down the middle. Ty fouls it off. He's going to get another off speed over the plate, fouled off as well. Seymour throwing his 26th pitch here. Fouled off yet again. Ty showing his tenacity at the plate as he watches ball 4 to load the bases.
The left fielder, number 30.
Butts is rattled as this one's hit hard past the diving first baseman. Was hoping for a miracle catch there down the line. Unable to come up with it. It's yet another single and an RBI for the Tyrannics. Their lead is extended now to 5. But this one's on the ground. Motor Sox flip it to second, over to first for the double play. Another run does score, but they finally record some outs here in game 1.
Yeah, big picture, you needed that double play to just maybe sneak out of here. No.
Oh, just a really difficult play there for the shortstop. Don't think they had a probable chance to catch that, but they did make an effort there, just a little late on it as that ball finds the gap in center. This one hit back up the middle, and Yuppers has a good enough arm to have the brakes be put on there for the lead runner at third. It's 7-0 at the moment here as Bro Muggs steps up to the plate. He's locked in. He probably has the best hitting stats on Ty's team as he starts this count off 2-0.
As you know, Zlad, it's extremely difficult to battle with a rattled pitcher. Now, Dwyenne does make a couple good pitches there. That one wasn't great, but it was enough to sneak out of here and at least get somebody to the plate.
Yeah, the hot corner makes a play to end the inning there. Just barely catching that line drive. So it's a crooked number in the first for the Tyrannics, but the Tyrannics are not the strongest on the other side of the ball here on the mound. So Dwyenne is really going to have to take advantage of that as he starts the game off with his own base hit there. Good speed at first. Gets one to hit and hammers it to deep center. Just barely didn't get it all as that finds the glove.
You can't have that when you're down early. Yeah, but again, we already see ball down the middle. So if I'm Dwyenne, I'm kind of excited. Maybe I can get something to hit here.
See him taking off. Yeah, he just anticipated the timing to perfection there. Taking that free base.
Yeah, anything that switches momentum, unfortunately, another tough, hard fly out. Still, you can see he's getting pitches that he can handle.
Bad ball hitter steps in. Gets one to hit, just fouls it straight back. It's a count that's now 1-1. But he gets all of this one deep to left field.
Oh boy.
That ball's fair and way gone. Nearly leaving the stands. It's a 2-run shot here on Match of the Week for those Motor Sox.
Boy, this pitching is terrible. Yeah, if I'm Dwyenne, I'm kind of excited here. He has a chance to really come back. Ty will throw pitches on the plate.
Yeah, plenty of work to do still, but feels good, I'm sure, to get a couple runs back here. Does strike out on the subsequent batter, but the lead has been chipped down to 5. As the Tyrannics step back up to the dish, we're going to have to see how Dwyenne makes his adjustments here after that brutal first inning.
And that's the type of pitch you can't chase if you're Dwyenne. That's not a cutter. That's a fastball way off the plate. You know, again, Ty is not the most creative pitcher, so you can't swing it fastball way off the plate. You can maybe swing it a cutter an inch off the plate.
Yeah, Ty
which he's not going to throw.
Right where he left off, a deep fly to the gap in right center for a leadoff double. Dwyenne still having to mess around with his options to try to figure something out. This is going to induce a weak fly ball to the shortstop for that first out, so something to go in their favor now. The pitcher's mojo increases back to tense. Yes, I said that correctly. Increases to tense. They've been rattled since the first inning. And there's a hard hit ball back up the middle again. Probably going to put the brakes on as they do their runners at the corners now with one out.
The third baseman, number 4.
I'll tell you, if Dwyenne can wiggle out of this here, he's dangerous.
Mistake pitch over the middle, though, and Tynasty continues to just hammer the nail deep center field. The uppers almost made a play on it. It was trapped into the glove. Dwyenne clearly thought he caught it, or had hoped for that at least, as that runner from third scores now. It's a 6-run ball game, and runners at first and second still, but here's a nice ground ball to the second baseman. Flipped on its way for the inning-ending double play.
And that's not too bad for Dwyenne. Again, he's feeling good at the. Believe me, Dwyenne knows when he's got a weak pitcher. He's feeling good at the play. He just needs to somehow get better on the mound and have some of these hard hit balls find some holes. I think he's going to get his share of hits.
As he does here, a very mistimed dive out in center with base rounder. This is an easy triple as Dwayne's going to make it in there. Is he going to go for home? The home diddle. They drop it at third. They don't need to diddle.
Oh, it's booted.
Twitch is letting us down. I don't know why it's buffering. That's really unfortunate, but we did get to see. Oh, come on, Twitch. Don't ruin the moment. So unfortunate.
It's a run either way.
Yeah, we can see it's clearly an inside the Parker base rounder trade activated. Didn't need anything else. As Dwayne's stream maybe has crashed here. I'm gonna shoot him a little DM. So unfortunate that Twitch is deciding to give us an issue here.
Yeah, let's just hope it's only Twitch.
Yeah. All right, folks. I'm going to throw up the intermission screen for just a second as we try to make sure we get the action covered for you, so we will return in just a moment.
Oh, 8-4.
Alrighty, folks. We have swapped over to Discord to try to get around the issues that Twitch threw in our face as we saw that inside the park home run there from Dwyenne. Looks like he tacked on another run that inning as he put up a back-to-back 2 spots. It's an 8-4 ball game now. Discord is also just struggling to give us decent quality. I don't know if that's coming through poorly on the stream as well.
It's about the same. Slightly better.
Yeah, this is Unfortunately, the best we have to work with at the moment.
Now back is center field. Number
Big play by Hug and Kiss.
Yeah, big play there. Dwyenne doing his best here just to keep things mitigated for the Tyrannics, as it's a 4-run ball game here in the third. Everything is desync as well, but there's no other apps running on my PC. There's kind of zero reason that it should be an issue on my end. This one hit
Pretty
back
sure
up
this
through
is
the
not
middle.
used, that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but there's a 1-out single there from Tynasty.
Number 11.
Getting aboard, bringing Chili Biggs up to the dish. His bad jumps.
Dangerous hitter.
Yeah, dangerous hitter for sure. It's a name I'm very familiar with, unfortunately. As he sends this ball into left field, that should be another single. Finding the left field grass.
Now batting. The right fielder. Number 25.
First pitch of this at bat sent to deep left field, and from what we can tell through Morse code, the potato quality looks like it's a 3-run blast for the Tyrannics here, extending their lead yet again.
Yeah, that didn't appear to be a bad pitch reading between the lines, but he teed off on that.
Yeah, I wonder if, like, can I just go in and out of it? Is there a reason that would fix it? Probably not.
Now batting. The catcher.
Yeah, just the most professional broadcast we could have gotten up here for you guys. This is great stuff. But I guess we'll just work with what we got. Audio is hilariously, desynced, as BBD points out for us.
Now batting. The shortstop.
It's only a few seconds ahead. Don't worry about that. We got Yung Weeba in the chat. We got Todd Gonzalez, a promising new AAA player. Kawashi, BBD, the legendary BBD, Moz.
Now batting. The third baseman. Number 4.
Man, this is just some brutal stuff here, but runners at first and second for the Tyrannics. Good news is that there's no connection quality issue in game. It's just this little streaming blip.
Right.
So there is
You
a
know,
silver
we
lining.
might be able to get a reset of Dwayne's stream for game 2.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll make a better attempt at it. They're just, the in-game timer is so limited. I mean, there's only so much you can really do.
Too
We
much
don't
during
want
the game.
we don't want to mess up
in
the
between.
gameplay.
Yeah, as long as they're fine, we're good. It's just it's going to be a little bit of a interesting run here. Still a good game. It's only the 3rd inning.
Yeah, 15 runs through 2.5 innings is pretty wild. Tyrannics lead us by 7. Dwyenne sends this one to right center, but it should find the glove of Bro Muggs for out number 1. The Booper sends this one center.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, it sounded better off the bat, but Peralta's speed is easily dealing with that. So 2 relatively quick outs, 2 loud outs. This one hit hard. That's going to find grass out there for a base hit. Dwyenne finds himself aboard with speed at first.
Yeah, I really think this weak pitching by the Tyrannics, it really has Dwyenne kind of feeling it at the plate. Had a little bit of bad luck that half inning, though. Otherwise, probably could have maybe tacked on a couple more. The problem is here when you have to throw the ball.
Yeah, as we see yet again, exhibit whatever number we're at. It's just so difficult to prevent those gappers from Tynasties. He's going to push it to third, just barely slides in where the ball trickled in. The quality does seem to have improved the past couple seconds, so that's a good sign for us here. Tynasty lofts one to left, should be caught on the run by Dawson. Shallow as the ball finds its way and not able to convert the runner at third. Lineup turns over for Paxton Peralta, who sends this ball on a ride to deep right field. Donga doing 360s out there before he throws it
the
in.
arm.
Just barely in there before the tag. It's another run to tack on for the Tyrannic.
Shelly Biggs. Now batting, the right fielder, number 25.
It does sometimes feel, I know from experience, it can feel like it just doesn't matter where you throw it on the plate, that Dynasty's going to find a way to send it. As he tries to steal second base there, gets caught stealing. Good throw, pop-up time from the Motor Sox catcher, and they end the inning there. Keep the bleeding only at 8.
Yeah, according to my sources, the first time Tynasty has ever attempted a base steal and just didn't quite get there.
Yeah, definitely not his first time, but he is not known for it because he's just typically hitting him in the gap. He doesn't need to steal bases when he's just hitting the ball.
You don't have to do it.
Dwyenne was hoping that ball would find the grass. Oh, left fielder almost came in too quickly there. They do reach up to grab that one, as Dwyenne had made a move to the pen earlier, looking to pinch hit now. Yeah, he's really going to have to bring up all the tricks out of his bag, pitching-wise, to try to get through this. Oh, good pitch to go after. He's just a bit under it. That one's going to fall short of the warning track and left for out number 2. Lineup turns over here for those Motor Sox. Hug and kiss quickly, 0-2. Now taking inside. Waiting for that Dwyenne steal attempt, and here it is. Sliding into the bag. Safe by just a couple seconds or so. This ball is hit back up through the gap. That should be another run for the Motor Sox. Base rounder is sure to score this runner, and they do convert it, so it's now 12-5 here. Motor Sox looking to continue the pressure. Another steal successfully made. This is just typical Motor Sox baseball here, as Yuppers gets one in the gap in left center. We have the shootout we're all looking for here. Oh, okay, Dwyenne does finally catch on. Sends that lead runner all the way home, as Yuppers didn't even need to think about it. He was headed to third the whole way. Oh, the steal home attempt. Tynasty does get there.
Oh,
shuts
barely.
the door on Dwayne's momentum here, as the inning finally comes to a close. A speedy finish, but I definitely got there in time to end the inning. It's a 6-run ball game.
Number 25.
Yeah, exciting play. It was Amanda. She was coming hell-bent for leather. He didn't quite get the jump that he wanted. I could feel it as soon as it happened. Good play by Ty, though, to get up to the plate there with his catcher.
Yeah, an 0-2 count, but sends that ball to the glove of Chuck Yuppers in center field for yet another leadoff single.
The first baseman, number 28.
I don't know, because of the streaming, issue there. I don't know exactly how many relievers Dwyenne has. I assume this is his second reliever that he's going to after we saw that pinch hit situation. Reverse splits is active here as this ball's hit hard, landing just foul. We'll have to come back and do it again here in the full count. Dwyenne going cutter high and outside, and gets Tynasty looking for a strikeout.
I think the pinch hit was for Butts. I think this is his first. Butts is now a starter, so I think this is actually his first reliever.
Yeah, I thought I had seen Mr. Clean up there, but we'll have to just wait and see how it pans out later on, as there's a back-to-back strikeout now. Dwyenne finding something here, grooving on the mound. 2 back-to-back strikeouts. Tynasty gets a hold of this one. The dive from second. Linguini is able to put a glove on it. Throw is in time, and a 0 on the scoreboard. Missed. We have a 0 for Tynasty.
Yeah, and Linguini, a classic clutch player for the Motos, and she comes up big there at second base.
Number 15, B. Booper.
Quick first out grounder there brings B. Booper to the dish. The bad ball hitter who went deep earlier in the game with the 2-run blast. Barely gets a reticle on this one, but it might be falling in that Bermuda Triangle in left center. It does. Peralta slides a little late. Decided too late to slide, and that's a fortunate break for the Motor Sox, but they're going to look to take advantage yet again as they are going to have some speed coming up here in the order. There's not much speed on that runner at first right now, though. Oh, the starter takes one off the dome. And it's back-to-back hits for the Motor Sox. Momentum is starting to take in their direction just a little bit. They're going to have to take advantage here. Oh, Castor's curse comes the... Oh, no. Why did I do it? Why did I have to do him like that? The Castor's curse just instantly rears its head for the inning-ending double play.
That was brutal.
All right, we're
still only down 6, though. Considering the scoring, you're not really in that bad a shape.
Yeah, the way some of those innings we saw Dwyenne really kind of get the wheels rolling with the speed and hitting those gappers. I mean, anything is possible here. He should not feel bad about a 6-run deficit because he has the capability to bring that way down here. We are inching closer towards the end of the game. We're going to be approaching the final third here shortly as Ty sends this one. It just barely lands foul again. He's had quite a few of those balls hit down the line landing foul.
Good pitch. Didn't bite.
Oh, check swing again to run the count full here. And that one kind of in the same location. Ty not falling for it as it's a walk here. Runners at first and second. And the injured pitcher will be pinch hit forward. It's Joe Jones carrying the pinch perfect trait. That's a hittable pitch though down to the zone, and that ball is gone.
Yeah, there's no margin for error. That's the problem. And I told Dwyenne before this series started that you have to locate. You can't. You have to be a complete pitcher. You have to do everything right, basically, as you saw right there. As soon as a mistake rolls up there, Tynasty's ready for it.
Yeah, it seems that maybe he's, I don't know if this is his typical pitching approach. He's just kind of going as fast as possible with the pitches, and that can work against Ty, but also if you get a little sloppy, Ty's going to make you pay, as we saw with that 3-run blast and other times during the game. It's a 15-6 ball game, so technically not in the mercy threshold quite yet, but Motor Sox have failed to record an out here in the 6th. As this reliever is climbing in pitch count. This is 37 now on a hard hit ball and past that third baseman. Tynasty is extending the runners a little bit here. Dawson slow to get to that one. Kind of just playing in the dirt over there in left field.
Number 25.
Yeah, that was a case where Dwyenne became too predictable with the cut fastball, and the location was fantastic. But you can't just have good location against Ty. You have to mix up his timing.
Yeah, this ball hit routinely to right, and a good enough arm will hold the runners in place. So still an opportunity for Dwyenne to get out of this. Counts at 1-1. We're going to see a curveball fall in there for a strike. So Tynasty might have to protect the plate a little. Changeup goes foul down the first base side. See another curveball. Contact made. Back up through the middle. Diving shortstop. Not able to get there. Yupper's throw home is not in time. It's tacked on 2 more runs here for the Tyrannics as they have really tried to put this game out of reach now.
And this is typical of Tynasty. His timing is so good that even when he hits a corner pitch ground ball, he tends to have it go through the infield, and that hurts.
Hard hit ball. Second baseman, it bounces off their glove. Metalhead says tough dive, and that's a tough break as the Motor Sox are hoping for better there, at least an out, if not 2. Instead, it's 0, and a run plated. It's 18-6 now. Dwyenne just trying to get through the end of this one. This ball sent on a ride to center, right at that warning track. Yupper's throw to third is going to hold the other 2 as it's the sac fly putting another run across for the Tyrannic.
Number 64, Joe Jones.
Linguini gets her glove on this one for that third and final out, getting back, I think, to a neutral mojo. But damage clearly done here, missed another 7 spot, the second one of the game. As we've said, it's 19-6. Motor Sox are going to have to put up 4 just to extend the game.
Yeah, I think if Dwyenne has learned anything in this one, it's that some good pitches is not going to be enough here. It's going to have to be every single pitch. You have to keep the momentum away from him because he's too strong once he gets it going.
Down to quite possibly their final out here. Captain batting practice, the SPRP gave his best effort. He's pinch hit for here is the pinch hitter does send this into the grass center field, so get the job done there. Getting on base. Turning that lineup over here for Hug and Kiss. And a successful steal with a near 0 speed runner. That's insane.
He knew he could get away with it. That's smart.
He
Go.
does it again. He does it again with the same batter. Trying to get in Ty's head, maybe a little bit. Hug and Kiss. Unfortunate to not find any turf, as this will end the game there on the mercy rule. Tynasty and his offense, they showed up to play. They were not messing around or wasting any time at all. And that's just as strong of a game one as you can have for Ty.
Yeah, again, you know, it wasn't really terrible pitching, but you cannot be throwing mistakes up there. You can't give him momentum. I loved what Dwyenne was doing with the little things and the base stealing, so he needs to keep doing that and pitch worlds better.
Yep. Yeah, we'll look to see how they adapt and try to change their game plan here as we get into game 2. We're going to go to that quick intermission screen, make sure everything's under wraps, try to make sure we're giving the best quality on the stream as we can, as things allow. So bear with us, folks. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Right.
Alrighty, folks, game 2 coming at you fast here. Home of the Tyrannics in Battery Bay.
Baseball fans, welcome to Battery Bay.
We saw the Tyrannics win game 1 there on a mercy rule. I believe it was 19-6. Motor Sox, they definitely had a lot of momentum at times. Their speed on the base pass and their timing of steals was impeccable, really. It's just they were not able to get as many base runners or hits as Ty, but they have a great start here. This ball is just continuing to roll all the way to the wall. That'll be a nice, solid leadoff double here for Dwyenne and the Motor Sox.
You can see the confidence in Dwyenne. He's expecting pitches to hit. Dwyenne is dangerous when he's expecting pitches to hit.
This one grounded to first, does advance the runner, so a little bit of success there. 90 feet to be exact, as Junior Donga steps in.
Yeah, he will get this run in, you watch.
Ball flown, oh, just to the outfield grass, barely on the first base side. Not deep enough at all to advance the runner, so B. Booper and the bad ball hitter is going to be relied upon now to convert this runner who's just 90 feet away. Looks like Dwyenne may be going for a contact hit here. Oh, nope, there's the power meter. I stand corrected, but it's grounded to first, and he's unable to convert that leadoff double.
It's okay. Dwayne's he's obviously an ex-XBL player. He will learn quickly. I think his confidence in this game, at least for now, is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, let's see how he gets through the first inning, as that's a much better start here at ground ball for out number 1. No, and
he
go ahead.
I was just gonna say he knows he has to pitch better, does Lat.
Yeah, no doubt about that. He's going to be trying to hit these corners better, although this changeup dangerously left over the plate, foul down that first base side. He's going off speed again. K-Neglector active, maybe trying to use that off speed to his advantage here. Now going two-seamer, trying to nick the corner, just barely missing. This pitch on its way, hard hit to the third baseman. A great stab by Freely to take away single into left, so 2 batters up, 2 down, and the Tyrannics looking to get their hitting account opened up here for game 2.
I don't like that low cutter. I don't think that's the pitch against Ty.
And we see the first
it's the pitch against almost everybody, but I don't think that's a good pitch against Ty.
Yeah, we'll have to continue to judge its effectiveness here as the game goes on. I think that's 3 straight curveballs. Finally, Ty swings at one. It's grounded to short, and it's a clean inning all the way through. So Motor Sox have a massive improvement here in game 2 to start things off. They'll be batting now at the 5 spot. Heidi Ho grounding in the first pitch curveball as well. But yeah, I agree with you. I think some of the pitching, like you said, Dwyenne knows he needs to button it up. So much better start here in game 2. Probably regretting he didn't make the changes as quickly as was needed for game 1. But a split would be very valuable here, especially against a top team, as this one trickles past that shortstop. So we're going to have speed now for the Motor Sox over at first base, I believe.
Number 17, Corky Dawson.
She's going to go here.
And Ty, as we know, just kind of operates at 1 speed. He doesn't change it up too much. Maybe a little slower there, but easy jumps on this pitcher, and Dwyenne is going to feast on that easy jumps negative trait all game as long as he can continue to get these base runners.
He was smart there. Ty delayed, but he banked on the fact that as soon as he had movement, he was not going to come to first. Ty needs to be a little more creative with his pickoffs.
This ball lifted and falling into the grass in center. That is sure to score a run here. First run of the game coming across for the Motor Sox here.
The pitcher, number 45.
I would go again. Yeah, just go.
Yeah, Dwyenne very quick and keen to catch on to the timing as, oh, he swings at one outside the zone. Chili Biggs takes care of that, but they do convert one. Motor Sox lead us now as we head to the bottom of the second. Tynasty playing from behind. Question maybe, how long will that be for?
If I'm Dwyenne, I'm telling myself right now, if I pitch fantastic, I have a good chance here. If I don't, I'm screwed.
Yeah, which was always going to be the case. But he's doing well to battle back here, making that count go full. Change up over the plate, foul down the first base side. Sticking with the off speed. Tynasty's eye, though, watches that one miss the zone for a leadoff walk.
Yeah, the thing is, though, Zlat, I think and that's a great pitch. I think there's a huge difference between going into a series and knowing you're going to have to locate and actually having that first game where you didn't locate and you got your butt whooped. That's where you learn and you start to actually execute.
Yeah, especially for the Motor Sox, like better to have this now than the first games of a playoff series. So kind of get a bit more scouting and ways to gauge your opponent as this ball is sent to center and taken care of for the third and final out. We saw that double play just moments ago, and that is another clean inning. Motor Sox clearly made the changes needed so far, as they have also yet again another leadoff single to start this third inning.
Number 8, Chuck Yuppers.
First pickoff attempt of the game by Ty, but Dwyenne was not going as of yet. This ball lifted to left, shallow, falling to LeBlaze's glove on a bounce. So back-to-back singles for the Motor Sox as Junior Donga hitting 295, one of the Motor Sox better hitters here. And they pound one to center, or excuse me, the middle infield. Chili Biggs throws it to second, but the double play is not in time. There's too much speed there from the batter. So it's runners now at the corners with only one out. And B. Booper, the bad ball hitter.
Come on, you gotta hit these. These are terrible pitches.
Oh, we see a Little League steal, but I think he hesitated with the lead runner, killed their momentum. And Dwyenne is kicking himself for it. Thrown out at the plate. The steal was successful at second. So the only way they could really try to salvage this is to score that runner as the count goes full here. B. Booper late, striking out on the fastball. Strands that runner at second base.
Yeah, that was a massive opportunity lost by the Motos. But you know what? Everybody has half innings like that.
Oh, the pitcher for the Motor Sox could not have gotten out of the way of that one. Smashed through the dome. And that is a real shame because Emma Royds was starting to pitch a bit of a gem here. She's going to try and hang in this game. There's maybe an argument for the lowered velo, as that's what Dwyenne has mostly been throwing and hoping it throws off Ty's timing. This one flying out routinely to left field for out number 1.
Yeah, I would definitely give this a strong chance. But again, it's very difficult to locate.
On line to second base. Tynasty had retreated, so no chance of doubling anything up there. As Chili Biggs swings at the first pitch changeup. Chuck Yuppers throws behind the runner, but Tynasty was going the whole way. He pulls out a Motor Sox trick of his own, and runners at the corners now here.
Great pitch.
Yeah, it's all for naught. There's another fly ball taken care of. Motor Sox another clean inning. We head now to the 4th. It's a 1-run ball game.
This could be kryptonite for Ty if Dwyenne shows he can locate. The thing is with an empty pitcher like that is you almost have to guess what the minigame is going to do, which is very risky, but I think it might be worth the risk here for Dwyenne.
Yeah, just from personal experience, I got to say that, against Ty, I mean, this game is absolutely on a knife's edge because we know that a 1-run lead against Ty is nothing, and there's a lot of baseball that still go here. We're only in the 4th, but Tynasty's bat is just one moment away from exploding, and we saw how efficient his offense could be in game one. He does seem to be stifled here, but I think he's going to quickly figure some things out. He's got time to do it. It would be one thing if it was the 8th or 9th inning, but there's definitely time here for the Tyrannics to make an adjustment of their own as they get another leadoff single. This curveball over the plate going just foul.
There, that's what he needs right there.
Yep.
It's a hard hit ball. You can't do anything more than that. It's just a matter, can Dwyenne get enough pitches on or very close to the plate? Because Ty's not going to fish.
Yeah, his eye is just so good. He takes 3 straight balls here. Dwyenne looking to throw a curveball in there, but as expected, Tynasty watches it go by for another walk. Curveball low in the zone. A nice dive by Hugginkiss. Tries to throw to second for the double up. Not in time, but a great defensive effort there. Robbing a base hit, potentially a run. And another ground ball here should end the inning. Linguini to be Booper. And that'll do it here. 4 clean innings for the Motor Sox.
Yeah, and again, it's not fun to pitch with an empty pitcher like that. A rattle pitcher, anybody. But there's times like this where it can be your friend.
This ball should be handled routinely there in left. You were saying, Mist?
I was gonna say he knows if he makes a mistake at that velo, it's gonna be gone.
Yes, we just saw him pull up the sub menu, contemplating if he should make that change. He's gonna continue on with the injured low velo pitcher because it has worked. It's like we said, 4 clean innings, and should be a quick inning here. Nice play at third, just barely getting the runner there. Great throw, Manny Machado-esque. That'll take care of the top half of the 5th. We go now to the Tyrannics here in the bottom of the inning. Dynasty's eye continuing to show he's just not going to chase.
Right, and this is where it's risky. That's a great pitch there.
Oh, fastball. Maybe Ty wasn't expecting it. He got a weak reticle to it there. You could tell by the sound off the bat. That'll be out number 1.
Yeah, I think that the count kind of dictated that he didn't get a great swing on that one.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised to see some of these at-bats from Ty swinging. Technically, these pitches are in the zone, but, you know, I was expecting him to maybe wait for a better pitch, because in game 1, we saw how many mistake pitches he was able to punish, and he's almost falling right into the Motor Sox game plan of just getting him to swing at strikes. So, yeah, another clean inning here for the Motor Sox. 5 clean now. They're going to try and find some insurance here soon. We have to expect he'll need it. I don't see this game ending with only 1 run plated.
Yeah, but that's typical Dynasty. He's not really a deep thinker. I think when you're going against a pitcher that has no velo and no accuracy, you have to wait for anything in the middle and you can just tee off. But unfortunately for Dynasty, he's reaching a little bit.
Yeah, Dwyenne has a really quick inning there of his own. So Ben,
and Dwyenne is smart. He's mainly making sure he doesn't miss. He doesn't care about walking him. He's making sure he doesn't make a huge mistake.
This ball off the third baseman over to the shortstop, and a nice team effort there to get the out. Throw is in time.
And Dynasty's getting. He's impatient now. He doesn't like this.
Oh, yeah, the off speed is really working there. Just Ty's, his power swing timing is not quite there. It sounded like good reticle placement, but it must have been a low power swing meter timing. That ball's just only going to the glove in center field there. So 2 away, runner at first, bottom of the 6th. Pressure meter's 3/4 full. Hard hit ball to center is another base hit.
And you could see there's that was the worst pitch Dwyenne has thrown in 3 innings, and Ty got a nice little hit. Again.
Over the middle, and yeah, Ty sends it way foul. 0-2 count. Gonna see Dwyenne fish a little bit here. As we see the count now evened up. Two-seamer missing the zone, so the count has gone full now. Curveball, hard of the plate. Tynasty, hard hit directly to the glove of the shortstop to end the inning. 6 clean for the Motor Sox.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Zlat. If this was last game, that would have been a double or a triple to the wall. But he's got the SMB gods on his side now, and he's earned that. So it ended up being a line drive to the shortstop. So the Motos, you're going to have to score some more runs. I don't think you're going to get through this game, but you're BSing Ty pretty good right now.
Yeah, the low velo really paying dividends here for the Motor Sox. But like you said, they're going to need some insurance. I don't see this game ending in a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, I think the main thing is, honestly, Zlat, I think Ty is used to, if he gets to a corner pitch and hits it well, that it's going to be a hit. Whereas right now, because of the exit velo, that's not the case. He needs to wait for something better than a dead corner pitch.
Yep, Dwyenne unable to catch up to the fastball. Oh, down the middle, but it was off speed. He was early with the swing as it goes foul, third base side. Another fastball, but this one sent deep to right field, carrying back at the bullpen. It's gone. A 2-run blast here. The Motor Sox find the insurance they've been seeking.
Yeah, and you know me, Zlat. I'm always a fan of the split. I'd love to see the Motor Sox come back here. Both players get a W, and there's Freely.
The left fielder, number 17.
Freely going deep on Shanks as Dwyenne puts a bunt down. Not the worst idea. Almost pulled it off there, but pitcher's able to get there in time. That'll be the first out of the inning here in the 7th. This one hard hit, stays fair, third base side, just barely safe. A bang play. Great defensive effort, just barely not enough.
Yeah, leave her in there. She's doing just fine.
Emma Royds, the injured starting pitcher. Basically all of her stats
got a hit.
Yeah, have been knocked down to 0, and the easy jump's taken advantage of again. A mojo increase there. As Royds strikes out swinging. Can't expect much, though, from the pitcher with no stats. So 2 away, runner in scoring position. And it's hug and kiss here. That turns over the lineup. She carries the high pitch trade and has pretty good batting stats to boot. Swings at this one up in the zone. Shortstop ranging back to make the play. That'll take care of the inning, but Motor Sox put up 2 big, massive runs. Is that going to be enough here as we get to the end of this ball game?
Yeah, this might be a map to how to handle Tynasty. As good of an eye as he has, if you can put pitches on the zone, but really up into the corners, he tends to swing at those. Which, against momentum is not always a good thing.
Yeah, we see Ty with the pinch hitter here. Batting .583 as a pinch hitter. Pair of home runs, double-digit RBIs. Everything you could ask for in a pinch hitter. But he falls behind in the count here. It's 0-2. Sends this ball, just great contact. Unfortunate that it finds the glove and left, so 1 away.
You can see Dwyenne milking that same corner again and again for the right-hander, Royds.
Pressure meter 3/4 full. Ty is just trying to find out how to deal with this curveball. It's been giving him issues all game long, and Dwyenne throws another one in the zone for a strikeout. Another curveball. You can see he's just going to keep throwing it until Ty can do something with it, and he's nailing the corners now. This is not looking good for Ty. K neglector, curveball up in the zone. Hard hit, but foul. The audio is
Yeah, this is the.
Oh, this ball's deep to left. Oh, okay, never mind. The frames are skipping for me. For a second, I thought it had a chance.
Yeah, this is the thing, though, Zlat. If you can get a pitcher's excited about his game or her game, even if their accuracy says that it's 0, you can locate, and that's what Dwyenne is doing right now. Roids, regardless of anything that the statistics say, she's feeling it.
Definitely feeling it. Dwyenne just got under that one. Sounded good off the bat. Junior Dong at the plate, hits one hard, bouncing into the shortstop's glove over there, routinely handled. 4 out, number 2.
Number 15.
So 2 away now here in the 8th. B. Booper steps in. Bad ball hitter for the Motor Sox. Swings at one outside the zone. Tries to loft this one over the second baseman's head and does so for a 2-out single. Dwyenne would love some insurance here as well.
10, Heidi Ho.
Oh, the first time all game. Oh no, Ty threw it to first. What the heck?
I don't know if that was a delay or.
He had him dead to rights. He threw it to the correct base and must have just expected Dwyenne to retreat or something. So he threw to first instead. And Dwyenne thought he was dead to rights and just was freely given second base. That's something you don't see every day.
Number 25.
We go to the bottom of the 8th.
That was a little off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking a little off here as it's a leadoff double. Tynasty may have just found an answer to that curveball as the game is drawing closer to an end. Dwyenne continuing to throw that curveball, but this one sent up the middle. That should be a run. Yupper's arm is good, but it's not good enough. And the trail runner...
Oh, you can't get thrown out. No, you can't get thrown out there.
Yeah, every out is so precious. Makes the wrong decision there. He runs himself into an out. He still needs 2 more runs. That could be a big decision. As we got some boppers to go through in the lineup here. Fastball hitter for the Tyrannics. Their catcher, Jermaine Gibraltar, watching a ball outside. Count is now 3-1. Off speed over the plate, hard hit. And it is fair. That would have, well, yeah, I think it would have scored the run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a massive mistake by Ty. But even so, he's in decent shape here. He's able to spit on some of these tough pitches.
So he spits on that one into the right center gap. Yuppers does dive to knock it down, takes away extra bases. So runners at the corners here. That's a big defensive play.
Yep.
Double play is in effect.
Continue to locate if you're Roids. You just have to.
Oh, gets away with one in the zone there. Goes foul. Gonna throw this one over the heart of the plate. Hard hit though to Freely. Catches it in the air for out number 2.
Number 30.
Oh my, Dwyenne is pitching to this guy. Hug and kiss, makes the dive, throw to first. Safe is the call.
No, what?
Oh, the ump is asleep at the wheel. That is a massive call, and a massive run just scored. There's now runners at first and second. Dwyenne going to his bullpen. The reverse splits elite 4-seamer.
Oh.
Gets ahead in the count 0-2. Fastball gets him swinging. A big strikeout there. Punches the K as we take ourselves to the 9th inning.
Wow, I can't believe he got away with that pitch, but he deserved it after the ump completely choked the chicken on that throw to first base.
So we're seeing just how massive those insurance runs are for the Motor Sox. A precious 1-run lead hanging in the balance here in the 9th inning. Hard hit ball right to the second baseman. Unfortunate, that was a better swing. One of the better ones that Dwyenne's had this game. This one, routine fly ball, second baseman under it, secured. Bottom of the ninth, here we go.
He's just begging for pitching. He's begging for pitching.
The match of the week drama we all hope for. One-run ball game. Tynasty opens up the ninth with the leadoff single.
Wow. I don't know where Royds went, but he needs her right now.
Catching that.
It's a good change of pace, though, to come back with a little bit of velo.
Oh,
even
oh
with
no,
Tynasty.
A massive error there from second baseman. I thought he had it. I don't necessarily hate that he dove. He probably did have to. It's probably just Discord's streaming quality that I'm struggling through here, but
oh no.
The ball gets away from him. He intentionally loads the bases now.
No, because that's the tying run. That's the winning run on second.
The winning run's
now.
at second. Oh, this ball's falling.
Gotta catch it.
Shortstop does catch it. All right, double play would end it here. There's one away. Fastball hitter Jermaine Gibraltar watches a curveball in the dirt. Gets a curveball over the plate now. Sends it up the middle. This game is going to be tied. The uppers throw home. Ty is sending it. It's offline.
Oh, that's it.
And it's it. That's the game. It's over.
Oh, no.
A 2 RBI single to walk it off in the ninth from Ty.
Like I said, man, you needed Royds in there. I don't know where she went, but it's just so tough with the real pitcher. And good job by Ty coming up with a few clutch hits. You know, it is hard to change pace going from one of those empty pitchers to someone like that pitcher who's a lot tougher in theory. So good job by Ty, but a good job by Dwyenne, fighting, basically using, scratching, clawing, digging at the eyes, doing anything he can against, an elite hitter.
Yeah, that was quite the series. I mean, I think everyone in chat was thinking, Dwyenne has a great chance at this. He got that first out in the ninth. The bases were still loaded. I mean, there was an opportunity there for him to go after, and Tynasty is just like, all right, let me lean forward in my gamer chair here and put this one to bed. Sends that ball up the middle to secure the sweep. So, heck of a game though. If that's a playoff series, that's one to look forward to because game one, I don't know. I'd like to think that that's an outlier of a game. Dwyenne just really got punished for his mistakes and the lackadaisical pitching, I guess. But he figured out a recipe for success, and it worked almost all of game two.
It's the burning ice theory. I mean, if you can make fantastic pitches at lower velos into spots that are impossible to deal with, you can pretty much handle anybody. It's so hard to do. So I want to credit Dwyenne to stick in there with an empty pitcher like Royds, who got injured in like the second inning, I think. Again, I don't know why she came out. I didn't see the switch there, but you got to do what you got to do. And I didn't think it was the worst idea to change pace there, but he had the one bobble by second base, and then it just, he needed things to just go perfectly, and they almost did.
Yeah, they were almost at that finish line. You could almost taste the victory right before the jaws of the Tyrannics just, clutched it out of their hands. So it's not over till the fat lady sings, as the saying I grew up with, and we kind of saw it in action there. So Tynasty comes all the way back in the late innings to, take the dub in game two. Exciting match of the week showing. Kudos, of course, to both these guys for making time for it, especially Dwyenne for streaming and also being the one to step in, as this game was originally supposed to have a different partner for it. So thank you, Dwyenne, for letting us keep the show moving and rolling along. And we'll look forward to more of the action next week. I think we're going to try to have a roundup midweek here. That's just not quite official yet, so keep an eye on the Discord as per usual. But we'll get that information confirmed here as soon as we can for you guys. Thanks to everyone joining the stream tonight. That's it for me, Mist. Any final words from you, sir?
No, just a fun night of baseball, especially game 2 was an absolute it was a fun one. It was a fun game to see. The pitcher getting injured is what made it so interesting. So it was a good night, and looking forward to more games next week. Probably a roundup this week, and the season's moving along pretty nicely.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, everybody has had pretty good pace, I guess, for the most part. If you're ever curious on where you stand with your games, I mean, we're kind of past that now. I think almost everyone should be aware of where they're at, but we do have a scheduled channel in the Discord there to give you an outline of, where you should be at, what your minimums are for the week. It is not a bad idea to try to finish your season slightly early. We don't want to try to have a logjam of games needing to be played towards the end. We'd much rather have people finish early for sure. So, the games are a mere guideline of what we'd like to have happen, but definitely better to be early than late. So, with that being said, thank you to everybody in the community. We will sign off here and catch you guys on the next cast. Take care.